What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Hypocritical AF podcast. I am Albert Fig, and this week is a special portable episode. I am here in the A-Town, also known as a Atascadero, and I'm joined by my two guests, which is the one and only Anthony Rios. Say what's up, Anthony.
What up, though?
And then I'm also here by the famous CEO, boss, head honcho, leader of the new school, leader of the pack, Nisa, a.k.a. motherfucking pharmacy. Say what's up, Nisa.
What's up?
Okay, so trip out again. So this is the official first on-the-go portable episode. Normally, I have a home base in Sacramento, and today I was cordially invited in their home. Now, I already had said this is a Atascadero, so we are here in A-Town. So I want to know, what is it like living here in a Atascadero?
Different.
Fucking lovely.
Best compared to
It's great. Honestly, it's great.
the best?
I love it here. The kids love it here. And
Mic closer. There you go.
It's amazing.
Now tell me why it's amazing. I have an idea of why it's amazing, aka the beach. But go ahead and tell me, why do you guys love it here?
Different vibe for the kids.
Better vibe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Better vibe for the kids. Better life.
I'm with
for the
that.
kids.
Better life for the kids. So we don't have to tell them exactly a location where you were coming from, right? But we can tell them that coming from a very small area, a very small town that's barely even on the map, coming from there and coming to a place like this, it has its benefits, it has its advantages and disadvantages, right? But how would you compare living in your old spot as opposed to living here? And
No
what are the
comparison.
pros and cons?
No comparison.
No comparison? What about the pros and the cons, though?
I mean, like over there, it's just like a smaller town. Everybody knows everybody, and you go to Safeway. Everybody knows their moms are going there, and it's like
You're going to run
it's
into
just-
everybody.
Yeah, everybody. And then like here is like, you know, the community is just like different. You know, we go to the beach. We can like drive like down 30 miles out, and it's like the beach is there. And right here,
Oh, yeah.
it's like the different parks, and it's just like a lot better. The community's just a lot better, you know.
Everything's
And-
open.
Yeah,
Everything's open. Yeah, that's like one of the biggest things on.
like we don't have to worry about like, you know, watching our back. Right?
I know, right? You don't have to worry about motherfuckers running up on you and telling you, hey, yo,
Not
where's your
even
mask
that.
at?
It's just like it's just the community itself. It's just like a lot better, and I love it here. You know.
Yeah.
Like it's just a whole different vibe.
Yeah, because I come from a small ass town too, if you want to call it a town. Some people call it a ranch. And coming from a place like that, you kind of get secluded in your way of thinking, in that like you think like, oh, this is it, you know, this is like the limits, or this is where I'm accustomed to, and this is what I'm used to, you know what I mean? Until you move out of that area and you kind of get out of your comfort zone and get into a bigger city, and you kind of expand your wings, and then when you throw kids into it, then you're kind of just like, oh no, I'm trying to live better and show them a little more, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
The world's way too big to be stuck
Way
in
too
one
fucking
spot.
big. Exactly, right? So, okay, so talk about a little bit about raising two kids in a smaller area as opposed to raising two kids in this bigger city.
There's way more to explore. Way more things to see. Way different lifestyle. Way different vibe.
Way more. And it's better for them as opposed to our background, right?
Yeah.
Way more shit to do.
Way more shit to do.
Oh, yeah. That's not even... yeah.
Explore their minds and don't let them wander.
To be able to fucking be in walking distance of the beach, like literally, I mean, that's just like
Like 10
special in
minutes
itself. Yeah.
It's only like 10,
Exactly.
15
Like
minutes.
so. Okay. So we go to this park right here, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like it's called the Lake Park, and like it's like there's a little lake, like a pond kind of thing, and it's like there's a park, and you can go around and like walk the lake park out.
Yeah.
And you see like these parents, like the guys, their dads, walking the kids. And over there in King City, when we were over there, we just see like the tias,
Yeah,
and
the same ones, yeah.
grandmas. It's like
The
over here, it's
palatero,
a
man.
whole
Hardly anybody
different thing.
walking.
Yeah.
Like this is so different. Like it's just everything.
It's
in
live
general
all
is
day
just-
over
And you're
Yeah.
close to fucking Paso.
love it
You're close to
here.
San Luis Obispo. What's the beach called? The one that y'all go to all the time? Avila.
Avila Beach, yeah.
Avila Beach.
Or Pismo sometimes, but we go to Avila all the time,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I would too. Shit, if I was this close to everything,
Yeah.
of course, man. No, that shit's dope, and it's important too because having your kids be able to see that, you know what I mean, see the beach and see everything at this young of a stage, it's kind of like, yo, there's more to life than just like the dirt roads and the fields and everything. You know what I mean?
That's the whole goal, to make them
That's
see
the whole
world
goal, right? But what's
better
tough,
life than what we lived.
oh yeah. But see, what's tough in that too is just like now you're setting like a bar, you're setting a precedence. So it could be like, all right, you're doing this and this and that, and they could be like, all right, what's next? Where are we going now?
That's how it is.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's going on? What are we doing? You know what I mean?
Doing tomorrow.
What are we doing tomorrow, right? That's what's up with all them. You too. You know what I mean? Then you have your two kids. So, being parents, with two kids, do you find it hard to balance their personalities in this area? Like, do you feel like their personalities when they were younger, living in San Nardo? Do you feel like, man, and maybe it's a little bit of growth and everything, but do you feel like their personalities have changed since being here?
I mean, technically, I feel like their personalities are the way they are,
Mm-hmm.
So it don't matter in their environment. They are who they are. We let them be who they are. So
Yeah.
that's how I feel. I mean, we've always brought them down this direction. So
Yeah. So you think they've already been like kind of accustomed to it, and
they're just themselves, regardless.
Yeah. Well, Alina, my daughter Alina, she's gonna be 5 in July, but she's always loved being out, doing things,
Active.
and just very active. Yes.
Outdoors.
And then Aries, he loves to be active too, but he's just in a different kind of way. I don't know.
different.
So
He's which
they
one's
both
the
love doing.
which one is the more physical one out of the two?
They're both.
Yeah.
They beat up on each other daily.
They stay
Yeah,
fighting.
they both.
They're pretty bad with it.
Yeah.
That's that. Well, I've seen.
Alina hides it more.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like,
But
yeah,
she got
from what I've
hands.
seen.
But
She
they
got-
they both every single day, like they want to go out, do something. They want to go out to the park because that's what we always do.
Of course.
So they're used to like wanting to go do something. So like if we're staying home, like I love staying home sometimes. Like be home, let's just like chill, watch a movie or something. And Anthony's just like, let's go out and do something. And that's what the kids love to do.
Going out, do something.
Yeah. So every day, like what we're gonna go do,
Thankfully for COVID,
That's what I was gonna. Yeah, exactly what I was gonna get into right now. So with the year that we've had, right, in 2020, COVID, I've talked about it like I don't know fucking how many times in the podcast that I've talked about it, but it's a little different in your guys' shoes. Like your guys' perspective on with COVID is a little bit different from like mine for sure, but like a few other people too, right? So my question is, how was 2020 in general for your guys' personal
Year of my
views?
life.
But that's what I'm saying. So your own personal views, but also how was 2020
Oh my.
having two kids and having to fucking move through that too?
Okay.
Yo.
So.
Mine was great.
Tell them, bro. Tell them about the fucking come up you had.
Well, to be honest, to be real and keeping it real,
Keep it 100.
like we really didn't really. It's sad to say, but we were just
It ain't
like
sad.
didn't give a fuck. Like we
Fuck it.
would honestly just go out.
Everything was closed.
We
Wait,
knew
bring
everything
the-
was closed, so
bring
we
the mic
would
along.
literally just go out. We would
Yeah.
go out and do whatever. We'll go to the parks. We'll go out to stores. Like
Beaches were
obviously, we'll
closed,
keep
we hit
it
'em.
safe and wear our masks and stuff. But like, we were just doing it all. Like we were really doing it all.
But yeah, but keep from note of that too is like at least you were outside.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
we be social distancing for sure. Nobody
yeah.
was there. But
Nobody was there.
So.
Yeah, it's easy
We
to do
went.
that. But it's like everybody, like, as much as they like to fucking, talk about it or hide this shit, a lot of people were doing this shit either way. You know what I mean? A lot of people were being outside. A lot of people were getting out because it's like, yo, you put people cooped up in a box or cooped up in a fucking, wall to wall to wall. Of course, people are going to spaz out. People are going to act crazy and everything. So it's only so much that a person could take before they were like, you know what, I'm going out. I'm doing this. I'm fucking going
Exactly.
to eat here or take my kids out. You know
And
what I mean?
that-
America, it's America. The land
That's
of
just
the
how it
free,
is,
you know?
yeah.
The land of the free.
And not even that, but like before all this happened, it's like we were always going out. Like he was working, I was staying home with the kids and stuff, and like I would either take him to the park or we would all go out to the park somewhere, do something. And so the kids were like used to a routine, like always going out to the park and stuff. And so to like stop that out of like, whoa, like
I know,
this whole
right?
COVID stopped.
Yeah, yeah.
This whole COVID is happening, and just like we had to stay home. It's like, we're kind of just like,
Yeah. And that's what sucks too.
I mean, I don't think nobody was really pushing it like that. There was times where we went to the beach. It was closed. They had signs all up. It was closed.
And motherfuckers weren't yelling up at
I
you?
went out there. There was a cop. There was a cop on the sidewalk. He
They
didn't
try
tell
to
me
hit you
nothing.
with
He
no
didn't tell me
fines and shit
nothing.
like that with the mask?
Nothing. I mean, social distancing is social distancing, regardless.
And you're outside. You're on a
it's
fucking
America,
beach.
man, the land of the free. That's why
That's what I'm
that's why we're
saying.
over here to do what we
Yes,
want.
exactly.
We have a choice, you know?
But everybody gets their own preconceived notions for all the COVID stuff and all the
you wanna
mask stuff.
Be scared, but
Yeah, which I mean,
there's
we're
safety
still
too.
going
but
out, like
God's
literally.
gonna,
yeah. In hindsight too, is just like,
It is what it
did we
is.
really kill a whole fucking year? A whole year? Think about it. Like the year flew by. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, but it's like, did we really kill a whole year? We could have, and obviously this is like what they call Monday night quarterback thinking, meaning like this is hindsight. Of course, we could look back at all that and like give our perspectives and anything, and nitpick things and go back of what we could have done different. We've always kept it 100 since the beginning. We've always been like, yo, fuck this, man. You know what I mean?
Realistically, who are the ones getting COVID? The ones stuck in the house, Mm-hmm. All the essential workers ain't catching it.
Which is, and it's crazy too now that I think about it.
Like you ain't.
Shout
never
out
been
to
off work.
Firestone, bro. We're over here drinking the Mind Haze. It's great. Double IPA.
I mean, if this was an essential, we wouldn't have this.
This
right
is
now,
essential. Shout out to
Essential
Firestone.
shit.
Cheers, cheers. Thank you for the cheers. Thank you.
I'm getting a headache over here, but hey,
Okay.
cheers.
Okay, but yeah, so
Essential worker, you're an essential
I
worker.
am
You
an
didn't
essential
catch it.
worker. I'm gonna. If you think
And
about
you're
it, I'm
talking to
really.
more people.
And if you think about it, I'm an essential worker on both aspects. I have like my regular job, and this is considered entertainment. So I'm essential on both aspects.
Ain't no cutty catching COVID.
Yeah.
The ones catching COVID are the ones lowering their immune system, stuck in the houses.
Drink your kombuchas. Have your pre and probiotics, and your ginger root
Live
shots,
free. Life's too
and your
short to be
turmeric
stuck.
shots. Yeah, no, I'm saying. Okay, so 2020 in the come up. That's how it was having the kids, but individually, yo, I mean, you want to talk about some successful stories? Motherfucking Anthony came up
Fat.
balling, came up fat in both ways. But before we can even like expand upon that, it's not like he just came up like he won the fucking lottery, you know what I mean, nothing like that. But you came up for a couple different things, and I don't want to speak for you or put words in your mouth, but you came up, taking advantage of the programs that were set for you per COVID. But you also came up because the bond that
Between
you were
my
able
kids.
to, you were able to build it with your kids and take them out to these places, and every day was like an adventure. You know what I mean? Like literally, it was just like you're going here, you're going here. This week I'm doing this. I'm able to wake up with them. I'm able to put them to bed. I'm like doing this, and just watching them grow for that year. You know what I mean? That is a growth in it of itself. So
Something I'll
talk
probably
about a
never
little bit
get
of
to
that.
do again.
Oh yeah.
It's a whole year of no work, pretty much, just chilling,
Mhm.
spending time with my kids, taking them on vacations damn near anywhere they wanted to go, daily taking them out. Went to go see places I ain't never seen.
Mm-hmm.
It's one big vacation, a year vacation.
Literally
Literally.
came through the crib a couple times. You know what I mean? Kicked it a bit. You know.
Not a day of work.
Not a day of
Yeah.
work, but I mean, with two kids, that's
With two kids.
That's some work. You know what I mean?
And never struggled.
Nah. Well, because to their credit, they're I'm not with them every day, but they're good kids. You know what I mean? They're not
And it
difficult.
was an advantage because, like, I had to go to work, obviously, because we're in a, here in the apartment and stuff, and I need to, to qualify, I need to have agriculture,
Mhm.
and, I was like, how am I going to do it? You know what I mean? How am I going to do it? So and with this whole COVID thing, it's like, who's going to take care of my kids?
Mm-hmm.
Like, who am I going to trust, and how am I going to just leave them with random people?
Yeah.
We're over here on this side, and we don't have
Plus-
any family members here. So it's like when Anthony could have stayed, I was like, that's perfect. So I went to work, and he stayed with the kids.
Mhm.
And that's something that he never could have done.
Yeah, it's a win-win.
Because he would always be the one working.
Right.
And I would be the one staying home with the kids.
Mm-hmm.
So I appreciate that, and yeah, it's all good. But it's like he gets to hang out with the kids, spend time with the kids, and he kind of gets a point of view of what it is to be like a stay-at-home parent. Because it's not easy. Obviously, you stay-at-home moms. We know it's hard. It's not easy.
Shout out to the mommies.
Yeah, hell yeah. But
And
it's
dads.
like, yeah, and he did it. He did it, and he does, and I appreciate it. But you know, it is what it is, and it happened, and I'm thankful for him to
For
that he
sure.
can stay home and take care of the kids, because there's like that was an opportunity that he can just like take advantage of. You know?
Oh yeah. Because you build that bond. You know what I mean? You build that bond, and that's why, like I said, I didn't want to put words in your mouth, but it's like you literally built that bond for that year. You know what I mean? And that was your thing, you know. And so for Nisa, you had to come up too, because you were working too. Not only were you working, but you was getting in your side business going on and popping. I'm talking about climbing all the way to the top. You feel me? All the way to the top. You know what I mean? So talk a little bit about that though, about you know, being an entrepreneur and then building that side business and getting that going during the pandemic, while also, you know, having your kids as a mom. Talk a little bit about that.
I was stay-at-home mom, and then Anthony was working. He was like always working and stuff, and I was obviously I was out of work, and I wasn't working at all, and I have no income. And he was the one bringing the income, but I wanted something for myself. You know, I felt like I needed more, and I wanted to bring more. And as a stay-at-home mom, it's like you kind of lose yourself. As like every single mom that's out there that's staying at home, you feel like kind of lose yourself. And I just wanted to do something for myself, you know. And I was with another business before. For 10 months, and it didn't really work out and stuff. I didn't have no experience in anything like that. And then I went back on Facebook, and I started just, you know, being active on Facebook. And so I left Facebook 2013, and I went back on Facebook 2019.
That's a big ass gap.
Yeah, and I was working my business before, and I was running Avon for like 10 months and stuff. And I just signed up. I didn't like sign up under anybody that I know and stuff. And I don't know how I connected with somebody. It was Melissa, and she's my upline now. And so I just see her running, like hitting ranks and stuff with a company pharmacy. So I was like, okay, so this girl's hitting ranks and stuff, and I'm just like, what am I doing here with Avon, you know? And so I saw that she could run her business with like 50% commission and 50% off her products, and I was like, what the heck? Like, I'm over here.
Let me try to get on that.
With Avon.
Yeah.
I was like getting commissions of 20%, like commissions. So I was like, what the heck? Like, I'm over here struggling. Like, why not try something new? So I was just like, I didn't even know the girl, you know. I was like, she reached out to me. She was showing love through my posts that I was like posting here and there with Avon and stuff. And I was like, like, I'm just gonna, you know,
try it out,
respond back and just be like, what's up? Like, you know, like, hey, you know, tell me more. So she reached out to me, and she told me like, hey, you know, you get 50% this and 50% off. And I was like, oh my God, like count me in. It took me like 2 weeks to like actually like, I thought about it. I was like, I want more. You know what I mean? I want more for myself, and I want more like to bring home and just do something different, you know?
Yeah.
And I signed up and stuff, and that's what happened. And I ended up joining pharmacy in 2020 and in January 2020, and we actually moved into the apartment.
Ooh, perfect timing.
And, January 2020, and I just wanted to start new. I cut my hair, and I was just everything new. Yeah, everything new, fresh, and I just went for it.
Yeah, you gotta go for this stuff.
And the 5th month that I joined pharmacy, I hit director. 5th month of her first joining pharmacy, and I hit director. Yeah, so it's like exciting, and I just went for it. I ran with the business, and so pharmacy is new to the U.S. Like it started new to the U.S. 2019. So it's just something amazing. It's something new.
Growing with it.
Yeah, growing with it and running with it. Like I've been just
going with it,
growing my team, and just something that I couldn't do with Avon.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean, like Avon's like old fashioned, like, you know, it's something new.
Oh yeah.
And it's up to European standards, so it's like I'm gonna go for it.
No, that's dope. Like even just going for something like that, and I know that like getting the support for even just like to do that is like a big thing too.
Yeah.
I know Anthony be like supporting like a motherfucker and wants to like help you advance and do all this stuff and give us little details of, yo, you should do this. Yo, you should do this. Yo, you should do that. You know what I mean? Because this motherfucker be telling me all this stuff all the time. Like, he's always telling me, like, yo, we should do this. We should do this. What about this? We got to do this. And we got to do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I know the support is there.
Yeah, and I love that because it's skincare, makeup, it's all. You know what I mean? So, it's like a baby line. So, it's all up to European standards. So, there's no nasty chemicals added into these products. So, they're a lot healthier and they're high quality products. And they're like affordable, and that's what I love. And I get 50% off these products, so I can literally
help people out.
Yeah, it's like they're amazing, and I'm getting all these customers, and I have people join on my team. It's been amazing.
How many times have you used Anthony as a little model? You know what I mean? Like sometimes,
never.
Hey, shout out the lipsticks thoe.
Yo, I'm gonna say, hey, how many times you gotta put like a little black mask on? Sometimes you gotta put the little lotion. Bro, I seen you put the little fucking mask
honestly,
on one time.
I feel like I've been so successful with this company is because like the products are so affordable and they're high quality and they work. You know, and it's just it's new, so it's like, hey, I'm all in for it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's dope. But see, like it's important to highlight that because it shows that in 2020, I know a lot of the stuff that we see in the news and a lot of stuff that we see is just like always been painted as a negative light. Like it's always been bad about this and bad about this or this happened.
That's what gets the most views.
Right, respectively so. Like they're gonna get that, and I get that. But on the other side of that, there's also some positive things that are coming out from it. You know what I mean? Like not just business wise, but personal wise.
Exactly.
Not just family. Like there was some stuff. As much as people don't like to talk about it, there is some positive stuff that came from it.
There's always positive.
There's always stuff, positive stuff that came from it. There's a lot of things that be taken advantage of. You know what I mean? Like, well, me, like, this is just like money wise. Well, I guess it's kind of selfish to say the money wise, but I was able, because of the pandemic, I was able to refinance my home, literally take it down 2%. And if you're like a homeowner, like, going down to 1% is a big thing, but going down a full 2%, that's like, well, what the fuck? So you kind of take advantage and you jump on those type of things. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like business wise, personal wise, everything.
And the thing about me is like I'm staying home, I'm working for my phone, and like I'm literally bringing in like $100 to $1,000. Like, hey, that's extra money I'm making from my phone to being here home with my kids. Like you can do it. Like. Yeah. If you're like on Facebook, Instagram, and just on social media itself, like you can literally do it. Like I didn't have confidence in the beginning. I was like I don't know if I can go live. I don't know if I can do this and that. And I'm just like, I'm doing it now. I feel confident. I love it. Like when I'm in the restroom doing my own thing, I'm just like to put in my makeup and going on my stories. I'm just like, leave me alone. Let me do me. And I feel confident. I love it. I enjoy doing it. And it's like, I don't know. It's just amazing.
It's good to have. It's good because you get that experience. And like I said, with Anthony, you get the whole, literally, everyday interaction with the kids every fucking day, right? Which is good too, because now the last episode, it was literally all about the mommies. All about the fucking mommies.
Forgot about the dads.
But I did it though. So it was all about the mommies. And we always put praises to the women, and I talked about it on International Women's Day. Everything, mommies and women's, right? But
no knock to the girls.
But
the girls are the girls.
No, that's what I'm saying. But what was good too is that like you going through it now, you're the one that's just like, hold up, now I had the kids for the year. You know what I mean? I had to do this and this and that.
But dads are in the picture too.
Dads are in the fucking picture too, and that's what I was gonna get into next. So there's dads, right? There's father of the children. And then there's
deadbeats.
That's a whole other. Yeah, there's deadbeats. But then there's like there's the dads that are involved, right? So this might be a tough question, but what about this? Do you guys, as parents of a girl and a boy, is there such thing as a favorite?
In my eyes, no.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
There's different circumstances.
Okay. There is such thing as a favorite, okay?
I love both of my kids the same.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Like,
that's a
yes,
given. That's a
yes.
given.
I'm different
Yes,
towards
you
them
love
both.
your
That's a given.
kids.
Hold on, the mic close. Yep. So that's a
You love
given.
your kids.
Loving your kids, that's a given, obviously. But when it comes to a type of favorite, is there one that maybe vibes a little bit more? Maybe you get along with a little more. You know what I mean?
I get along with both of my kids the same.
Uh-huh.
And whenever I buy them something, I buy them both something.
Keep on going. And I'm gonna tell you where there's a lie in it. Go ahead.
When my daughter asks for something,
Okay. That's what I was about to say.
I can't tell her no.
Okay.
There's a hard time, between telling my daughter no.
Okay, so
I won't.
Okay. Nisa, go ahead.
You really want
Yeah, okay. Well, because I'm saying you just said about the buying aspect of it, right? When it
They
comes,
both get something regardless, but I'm just...
So obviously he's just a lot stricter with Aries, which is our son.
Mm-hmm.
But with Alina, it's like a whole different story. Like she gets away with everything.
It's my princess.
Yeah. And with Aries, he gets yelled at.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't get any, like, if we go out the story, Alina gets more than what he can get, It's just like he's a lot tougher with Aries.
Mm.
And, Mama over here, Mama Bear.
Yeah,
I'm just
Mama.
like, that's my little boy
That's
there.
little
You
boy,
know what
right,
I mean?
yeah.
Like,
He's mine too.
yeah, but I'm just like more like,
there's a difference between a
I
man and a
baby
girl.
him, he's like, us moms, we know we have our little boy. We're just like, they're our babies,
Ah.
So it's like, yeah, I know, but I'm saying like you're more tougher on him, obviously.
That's what I was going to get into too. Is the
And
disciplinary
she
action
gets
of
away
it?
with everything.
What's the disciplinary
And my son,
like?
he gets yelled at for everything, and just like I like washing the dishes, and he's over there with Aries, our son, and I'm just like turning my back, making sure he's not gonna get like yelled at or anything like that. And it's like, so there's a whole difference, like, yeah.
Oh yeah. So there is another aspect to it.
A man and a woman.
There is an aspect to it. Okay. Because a lot of people because we've asked parents, I only have one son, one child, but we've asked parents before in the past, be like, is there such thing as a favorite? And they've always been like, no.
Yeah, there is.
There is no favorites. You know what I mean? I've asked my mom, because my mom is a mother of 5. Is there a favorite? She's like, there is no favorite. There is no this and that. You know what I mean? But I will say, she holds on to Santiago is her baby, right? That's her baby. She always says, she's always still like, no, but that's my baby. That's my baby. He's 17 years old. But that's her baby. That's what I'm saying. As a parent size, it might be different.
They're always going to be your baby. 30, 40, it don't matter.
Yeah.
They're your baby.
And yeah, so that's the thing that's what it is. So that's what my curiosity was. What was it? It was like, okay, I wonder if there is a fucking, a favorite in it.
There's a difference.
Oh,
There's a difference.
There is.
I'm with that. Okay.
You got to raise them differently because one's got to be the man, one's got to be the girl.
Ooh.
You have a little girl, and then
You
you're
said,
gonna
wait,
see.
there is no way.
There is gonna be. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, no more.
Accidents happen.
It's gonna happen. You're gonna see.
If God wants a kid,
There
there's a
is
kid.
gonna be
No,
favoritism.
but okay. So to switch gears and to switch subjects, recently, I don't know if you guys are aware of this or anything, but recently there was a shooting in Colorado. A dude went in there with an AR, shot up like 10 people. He's being charged with like 10 murders and everything in Colorado, right? Boulder, Colorado specifically. But my question is, because I have my perspective on this and I know how I felt during this stuff, right? But as a parent, when you see stuff like that, like that's happening in the news, right? How does that make you feel?
What's the motive?
In that, like, when you see stuff like that, does your first thought or mind go to that motherfucker this or that this like that? Or does it go to like, I'm worried for my kids?
No, I ain't worried about my kids. I know they're safe in my hands.
Right.
But my thing goes to like, what caused him to do that? Everybody looks at the guy as the problem.
Right.
But nobody knows the true story about why he did what he did.
What caused it? What was the motive behind it?
What's the cause? Nobody does nothing for no reason.
But as a parent, does it get you like tripping? Like, because you know when you hear stuff in the news or people talk about, they're just like, when they see stuff like that, they're just like, yo, I don't know if I want to go out. I don't know if I want to do this.
Like with me, I'm like a very tough cookie, you know?
Yeah.
But when it comes to kids, babe, like I'm very emotional. Like when it comes to like anything I see on social media involving kids.
It's tough, huh?
it's like it drives me freaking
It's scary.
crazy, insane.
I get like
I'm just
that.
like, oh my god, I cannot see things like that
I get like that too
because I get like crazy emotional, like, huh, babe?
with the kids.
Like I'm just like, like I cannot see this thing. Like, what do people think? Like,
I can't,
how
yeah.
do they like,
See, but that's the thing. I don't believe in media. Media alone
Makes it
only
worse.
looks for viewers.
Yeah, because they're
Blows shit
making
out
it
of
worse.
Proportion, you know, they're all for the views. They don't give a fuck about what.
But shit's
you don't hear
happening.
about. You don't hear about no Apple.
Shit's
Shit always
happening.
happens. You never hear about no like Golden Apple Award no more. All you hear about is shootings, cops killing people killing people,
Yeah.
all violence. You never hear no good out of them.
COVID, shit like
You
that.
know, so the media paints the image they want you to see.
Right.
If you don't watch the media,
But
life
things
is
do
what it
happen,
is.
though.
Yeah,
But that shit
good
is
things happen
scary.
too.
Things are happening.
Good things
out there
happen out there, but they only put the bad.
Talking about highlighting
They
the
only
bad.
want the views. They highlight the bad. You know.
But that's
all
some
they're for.
shit. I mean, because I'm just saying it
People
because
die every day.
for
Things
me-
happen every day.
oh yeah.
I know my kids are safe in my hands.
I got well when I see stuff like that, it does put a little bit of like a security blanket. Get me? Like in other words, like when I go out now, the next time I go to a fucking grocery store, I'm gonna be like, nah, like, I don't want to put him in the cart, or nah, I don't want to let him run around. You know what I mean?
That's the thing. Some people do too. Like they try to pump fear into people. You can't do that. You know.
And that's the thing. Do you think it fucks up with people's like
It fucks up a lot of people.
motive or mentals going forward too?
No, I probably will. So.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm sure, because then it's like, how far do you let it go? How far do you let it reach? You know what I mean? At what point do you let it take control or consume you, right? So,
I mean, as much as like I never want nothing to happen to my kids, you know.
no.
But if something like if things like happen, shootings and stuff, you can't prevent it either way. No matter which way you look at it, you can't stop it.
Oh, yeah.
It's not in your hands.
And you know what?
You got to live your life though, you know. You can't sit in fear.
Now that I think about it too, I asked a bunch because, you know, obviously I have a lot of parents on, and now that I think about it too, I'm like, yo, I constantly ask about kid stuff and baby stuff and parent stuff, you know what I mean?
It's the biggest worry.
Because it's like a big thing, you know. It's like a worry, of course, you know what I mean. And that's topic because maybe it's so recent, and maybe it is recency bias. So maybe that's what I'm thinking about in my head. But it's just like, how would it be like when you're in that situation? Because a lot of time is fight or flight.
And also, it doesn't hit you
until you're in that
until
situation.
you're in that
Yeah,
situation,
or
you
until it's someone
have
that you
kids.
know.
And until you have kids, also.
Right. Yeah.
It's like it hits you differently.
No, for sure.
Like it's just like a whole different story. It's like, oh my god, like
How would it be like if it was?
yeah.
You regret all the things you did that were wrong, you know,
Mm-hmm.
that your parents went through with you. Like,
Yeah.
it's a
No, exactly.
big one.
It's like a big ass thing, dude. I get worried all the fucking time now that I have a kid. You know what I mean? I get worried about all that
You
type
view
of
life
shit.
differently.
Yeah. Because I'll be like, yo, if that shit happened, I'll bust this motherfucker. Like I would have, you know what I mean? Like I'll be like, oh shoot. Like it goes to the lengths that you'd be willing to go. It's just be like, you
There is no
might as well
lengths.
just rest me. You know what I mean? Because I'll be like, you know.
No
So
lengths.
nah. So yeah, that's true. So that's I feel like that's a given as parents. I feel like we're gonna be like overprotective with our kids with stuff like that. You know what I mean? But what I want to know is.
What do you want to know?
So, y'all been together for a minute now. For a minute, right?
Yeah.
Long ass time,
12
right?
years.
So I'm
Long ass
fucking long
minute.
ass fucking time, right? So it's cool. You know what's cool? So to give the listeners and the viewers some like background to this too is like
High school.
I've known Nisa since literally middle school. Literally
Dude, like, don't
middle
even
school.
mention it, like
Like
every
sometime about
time you mention
seventh
that-
fucking grade. Yeah.
Every time I mention that, it's like I like picture you like
My long ass
long
hair.
ass fucking hair, big
Yup.
ass fucking earphones,
Backpack.
like
Music all the time. You
yeah,
feel
like,
me?
that's how I see you.
Damn.
Like loose clothes, and they're just like
I mean, they're
hell
pretty
yeah,
loose.
Like I've been
Yeah.
With the backpack and
Yeah.
all.
Throwback on that one, right? So with the McAnthony.
And not a lot of people know that. Like,
No,
not
they
a lot
don't.
of
They don't
people
know.
that. Like I've known you for like,
Literally middle school. Yeah.
yeah, like I didn't actually like know you, but I've seen you, and
Yeah.
I've like
We've interacted, but like we
Yeah.
never like had on a full on conversation and everything when I was in middle school.
school.
Yeah. Literally, it was just on some volleyball, fucking basketball tournaments
Yeah.
that they had because she was in San
Local
Lucas. I mean, I was in
schools,
San Lucas. She was in San Nardo. So like they had the like little tournaments there and
And
everything.
not a lot of people know that I was from Sonardo.
Come on, now you gotta
we're
rep.
Pine
going
Canyon.
to Sonardo.
PC. Nah, I'm just kidding. So, known you since that long. Anthony, literally since your first year into King City High School, right? Because that first year doesn't count. According to you, the first year don't count.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. That shit counts to
I
me.
was there
Freshman year. You know what I mean? But the first year into actual King City High School, linked up. And what I want to, so this is a question this is more so a personal question for me. So, knowing you guys as much as I've known you guys, what have you guys seen from me from our first time interacting, the first time knowing each other, up until this point doing a podcast in your guys' living room?
It's all in the name.
What is that?
Hypocritical as
Hypocritical as fuck, because it's everything.
Antisocial.
Okay, go ahead.
All that. Never believed in social media. Nothing.
I didn't.
No.
I did not believe in that.
Now
I
you're
feel
pushing.
like before we used to not give a fuck and like
Yeah.
party
Yeah.
and just like went all in for everything. Well, we just still do, you know. But
I still
like,
do.
Now we're fucking grown as fuck.
Yeah,
you
now
know
we
what I
have
mean? Like, we're having
kids.
kids now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Really so different, but the vibe is still there, you know.
The vibes is always going to be there. We still got the bottles of fun. I know you see the
All
fucking.
day.
I know you see the
Good vibes,
bottles of fun.
family and everything, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same personalities, just different
Same.
lifestyle.
But it's crazy because like I know you,
Uh-huh.
I've known you, but like you guys were hella close. It's like,
yeah.
Brothers.
hey,
Yeah,
babe.
Yeah. Well, what's cool is that like, well,
Yeah,
that was just my little question for it too, because like I said, I do doing this podcast. I'm the one that's usually asking all the questions and navigating the conversation and narrating this and this and that. But it's unique in this one, knowing you guys as much as I've known you guys. You know what I mean? And now that we're sitting here as parents in your guys' living room in a whole different city that we never knew that you guys would be in. You know what I mean? Setting this shit up, doing all this for motherfuckers. Like random people we know, or just putting it out there in the internet for them to see, right? So it's like to go there to come where we're at, and we're thankful to be, Anthony can speak for this one. I mean, we're lucky to be alive. Real talk, like from our background, like we're literally lucky to be alive.
Yeah, to be honest, like we've always been like so private.
Mm-hmm.
Like honestly, like
Oh yeah.
we're so private. So even like with my social media, like I rarely talk about us.
Mm-hmm.
And like post about us, so we're so private.
Yeah.
Like he's hardly
I don't even
on
post.
social media, supposedly.
Was this motherfucker's on
But-
TikTok like a motherfucker? Will be sending me TikToks. Yeah, get his ass.
You don't
If
knock
a
it off.
motherfucker, yeah.
No, but supposedly we're low key on everything, like on our personal shit.
Ain't no
you know what I
supposedly.
mean?
He said he knows someone. Everybody
we're-
know. Yeah, everybody know.
No,
If you're close to me,
bitch,
I
you
fuck
better
with you.
know.
Bitch, you better fucking know.
I'm fucking psycho here.
Yeah.
No,
It be like
but-
that
Mention
sometimes.
it.
Mention that shit. No, but I was gonna say we're hella private. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't really post them too much.
And that's a good healthy balance. So
Yeah.
it's okay to like have
But
stuff that's
sometimes, like, I want to
you know?
post, be like,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
very private.
Mhm.
Like, I want to be private.
well because
but then I
it's
don't wanna
it's
be
a lot because you're active doing your
Yeah.
fucking business
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean?
And I want to know, like, as when you're running your business, you kind of want to share everything. But then sometimes it kind of holds me back.
Yeah.
Kind of where we came from. I
Right.
kind of want to hide, like, everything. You know what I mean?
Don't
Yeah.
hide
Like,
nothing, but
it's not that I want to hide. It's like I want to be low key.
This guy don't even
You
put
know?
shit.
Yeah, but it's like
Small
when you're
circle.
running your business, it's like I want to be out there, showing who I am and everything else behind me. Because
Yeah.
like when you're running a business, like you want people to love you for you, you want people to respect you, and you want them to support for you. You know what you're doing. They want to know all about you. Pretty much.
Right.
Yeah, So that's pretty much it. Like I'm kind of private in a way.
Yeah. A good mix of balance of both. You know what I mean? That's what I feel like is good. Except unless you're this guy right here who's on fucking TikTok every day.
I'm all family. All family. now.
I'm gonna take-
if you're close to me,
if this was
I fuck with
MySpace,
you, family.
Yeah.
if this was
That's
MySpace,
it.
would I be on your top 8?
Hell yeah.
Okay, just
Fuck
making
top
sure.
4. Fuck the bullshit.
Baby, would I be on your top one?
It's only one of one, huh? It's only one of one.
No, but
One of one. That's all you
Not even
get.
a question.
well, anyways, let's just change subject.
Change subject.
Mention
change
that.
So there's to mention.
Oh, here we
We
go.
were in high school.
Uh-oh.
I was like keeping my eye on him and R.I.P.
Oh, yeah,
Shut
yeah.
up.
Araceli Rangel, like she was.
Shout
Rest
out.
in peace.
Yeah, shout out to her. She
If it wasn't
was
for
just,
her,
like,
we wouldn't be together.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind
She kinda
me.
connected
And
us.
this
Yeah.
guy.
I'm about to say, hold up. Matchmaker up in this bitch. Okay.
And so we met. Like I was literally doing my thing in the rush.
She was dropping fucking deuces.
Yeah, I
was
fucking
getting-
mentioned it.
she
And
was
then
dropping those
I see
blunts.
a notification on my fucking phone, and he's like sending
What
me
up,
a friend
though?
request. And I'm just like, oh my
MySpace.
God. I was
MySpace days,
freaking
huh?
out because I was like, so into him, obviously, you know.
Yeah.
She was so freaking out, she fucking blocked me.
And then I could
Reject.
somehow request him back. And I don't know what the hell was happening then.
It be like that sometimes, you know?
Rejected.
Yeah. And so we connected on Facebook. I mean, on
MySpace.
El MySpace.
Yeah.
And now look at y'all.
So now look
Now
at
we
us,
got 2
two
kids.
kids in, and we're just like wanting
And
to
that's
choke
it, right?
each other out.
No more? That's it, right? No more?
Hell,
Wanna
as many
choke
as God
each
gives
other
us.
out.
Oh, fuck no, dude.
Just not right now.
Babe,
Just
what's
not
up?
right now.
Do you want to have another kid or
Yeah.
not?
Ooh, on the spot, bro.
That's
On
not
the
on me.
spot.
That's not on me.
No, we've been thinking about it. But it's
Who?
like,
Nah.
Who's we?
both.
Us and Jesus?
God wants to handle. Let's do it.
Do I gotta pull this shit out again?
Pull out the fucking
no damn
gap,
gonna
bro.
change my mind.
Pull out the gap. Nah, but see, what's
No,
cool?
But I don't know.
What's
With
cool and
everything
what's
going
fun?
on, I'm not sure.
What's cool and what's fun about all that too, and all this that we talk about is that we can relate to a lot of stuff. We can literally go back and talk about all the shit that we were doing as kids, because literally we're just kids, teenagers. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we can go back on a lot of stuff, man. Hey, y'all hear her in the back? Y'all hear her in the back? She
Hop
over
up
there.
in here.
She in the back. She a few shots deep. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. No, okay. So here's the next thing I want to go into. Right. So relationship, right? We're all adults here, right? It's fair to say that. I like to think I'm an adult. Y'all are adults.
Oh, I know I am.
Oh yeah. Okay. Here's the thing.
Since 15.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is where it gets a little okay. Here's the thing.
Just spit it out.
Listen. At what point do you guys put your, and we talked about it a little bit on the previous episode with like as parents, like putting yourself, like giving yourself the me time. That was the question that was asked for the moms, right? At what point do you guys put time in the relationship as opposed to time in the child's? Like, I mean, like, how much time do you guys, how much emphasis, if any, do you guys put in your guys' relationship as opposed to the kids?
Me in general, I put it into the whole family. I'm a family now, so I don't.
So not specific.
I've never thought about myself. Now that I got kids, it's all about them, and she's included. That's the mom. So
Right. Well,
I
but
think
see,
everything I
that's
think
a
of
little.
is all of us.
But see, that's a little general. That's a little general. Like that's a given.
Okay, let me keep it real.
Keeping in it. Okay, keeping it 100.
So I feel like we don't give us a lot
Enough.
of like us time.
Us time.
Yeah, it's like we focus more on him. Well, obviously me too, but he's more of family, like
Everything for my
everything.
kids.
Yeah,
Everything for the kids.
His kids are everything.
Right to him.
You know, obviously, like his kids come before me,
Mm-hmm.
and like I love that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Obviously, as a mom, like I want him to pick his kids first, but he wants to do everything family.
Mm. Hopefully not
All the
showers,
time.
but that's okay.
But like, I don't know. It's just like,
Everybody's
we
got
don't
a different background.
We
Everybody's
don't
got
put time
different
enough
stories,
time
like-
for us. That's
Y'all got to
period.
put some time for y'all.
Period. Like we don't have a lot of time.
When are
Like,
we going to Miami?
Obviously, like we don't have.
Let's go tomorrow.
No, I can't go. I can't go tomorrow. I can't go tomorrow.
Hardly ever spend time with like alone the night with our parents alone, like with my mom or his mom.
Mm-hmm.
And they need more of that because they hardly ever leave us.
Oh yeah,
You know
yeah,
what
yeah.
I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
But for sure, we need more Miami time.
Miami, that's the thing. That's the thing y'all got to get into.
Yeah, we
Miami.
do. Because it's important.
What's your view on it?
Mine?
Yeah,
It is what it is. Life is life, you know.
you got to put that time in though.
Yeah, no, I just want my kids to live a different life than me, you know. So
Anything that's better,
better.
and that includes Miami, right?
Yeah, I'm all for Miami. All for it.
Because I'm trying to go to Miami for the second time.
Yeah, I'm trying
That's
to
what I'm
have a
saying.
good ass time.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
I
trying to
spend
go
a
to
whole
Miami
year
for the
every day
second
doing
time.
something. I'm all in.
Yeah.
Miami, let's
No,
do
but
it.
for sure we need time for us. Like it's
Oh, yeah.
important. Like it's important in a relationship to like put time for us, and it's kind of hard for us.
Yeah, because you got
we're
to.
so attached to our kids. Obviously, every single parent is right.
Right.
But I feel like for us, it's hard. Like
You
it's
got to
hard
make
to
the
just
time. You
let
got to find the
our
time and
kids
to
go
make the
out
time too.
with our family members or anything. It's just hard for trust as
Yeah.
parents. Us.
I know my
We're
kids are
just
safe with
probably
me.
different, but
And that's the hard part, you know.
yeah.
Anyone
'cause
else?
you got
We're
'em.
so
I don't
used
know.
to our kids, so
Hey, because you got them like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. I'm excited for this one. At the end of each episode, whenever I have a guest on, usually I like to keep it just one-on-one with a guest. Okay.
Okay.
But I did it. I did it on St. Patrick's Day too. I had 2 guests on, and I did this last little segment. So whenever I have a guest or guest on, I like to finish with a little segment I like to call Quick Hitters, where I ask a series of 10 questions that are general questions or specifically catered to the guest that I have on today. Okay. So I'm gonna ask you guys 10 questions
Individually or together?
I'm gonna ask one, and then y'all just answer both.
Okay.
However you guys want, just answer them. But it's gonna be the first question that comes
all.
to mind. The first one that comes to mind. Okay. Like I said, some of them are general questions, or some of them are catered towards specifically the kiddos, to you guys. Okay.
Go for it.
1 second. Okay. First question.
Time out.
Hold on.
Freeze the clock one time.
Okay. Paint and sip, or dinner and a movie?
Paint and sip.
For me, dinner and a movie.
Ooh, okay. Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
This motherfucker's a liar. He used to drink Pepsi all the
Yeah,
time.
fucking lying
You a
ass,
fucking
lying
lying
ass.
ass, dude.
You gotta switch it up. Immunity.
Okay.
Get immune to it. You gotta switch it.
Spain or Italy?
Italy.
Italy.
Got family there.
Top or bottom?
Top. Fuck you.
Bro.
Plead the fifth.
Okay.
Motherfucker knows that he loves to be
Motherfuck-
right on the top.
What? The fuck?
Okay. Clear or brown liquor?
Liquor.
Well, yeah, they're both liquor. but-
Either. It don't matter. Alcohol, the percentages depends on
Okay,
the
go
percentage.
ahead.
None.
Okay.
What?
Which one would you would rather have? Enhanced smell or enhanced sight?
At this point, a sight. Either or.
I
But right now, a
pass.
sight.
Okay. With kids, would you have a family vacay in Hawaii or a family vacay in Miami?
Miami.
Hawaii.
I'll take that.
I won't.
Okay. Long walks on the beach or Target trips?
What? Target trips?
Trips to Target.
Whatever the kids want.
Hawaii. I'll be Hawaii.
Wait, what?
Beach or Target? Hawaii.
Long walks on the beach or trips to Target?
We take trips to Target and long walks on the beach daily, so
Yeah.
I'm saying whatever the kids would like.
No, whatever's less expensive.
Either or, it don't matter.
Okay. Would you guys rather have free gas for a year or free food for a year?
Free food.
Shit, food's not included in the taxes. Free food. What the fuck?
What is your guys' favorite curse word?
Fuck.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. Would you guys prefer to be, this is a 3-part, buried, cremated, or mummified?
Wait, what?
Buried, cremated, or mummified?
I don't know what the fuck
Stuffed.
that means.
Wait, what? You're not a fucking pizza, bro.
What the fuck does that mean?
Stuffed?
I don't know.
You're
my
not
dad
an
always-
Oreo.
Fuck it.
Pass.
Phone in.
MIA. Fuck it.
Pass that fucking
Okay.
question.
I don't even know how many that is. I'm going to go with 9. This is the last one.
9.
Would you rather have 4 arms or 4 legs?
4 arms.
Fuck. 4 legs, you can run faster, I guess.
Okay. That was Quick Hitters with Anthony and
You do 4
Nisa.
arms, dude.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for doing this. Thank you guys for offering your living room. Thank you guys for setting up this lighting. Thank you guys for being vulnerable. Thank you guys for being honest.
Yeah.
Lastly, I would end with, if you could tell your kids one last thing and close out to looking at the camera, what would you tell your kids?
Just fucking do it.
I love them.
This has been another episode of the Hypocritical AF podcast. I'm Albert Fig. This is Anthony. This is Nisa. We go way back. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Y'all be safe. Peace.
Peace.